Just thought I'd post up a video of one of my first props that I've built. It's kind of a limited audience, and some of the stuff out there, you know, it's good for what it is, and I took some of that and took some of my own and made my own. So this is just a different version of the same thing, just to give people other ideas. But I have my drawer slides right here, and I made this bracket, and I chose to go with a vertical setup because I wanted to be supported on both sides instead of if I just drove in the middle, the bottom would be, you know, there wouldn't be any support, and I just was worried that if I'm going out 8 feet, you know, what kind of support there would be. So I just chose to do this. But what I found was it was too much for this cylinder to push up, so it would, as it was compressing it, the pressure would build, and then it would, as soon as it got easy, it would overcome and then throw the scissor out there too fast. It was jerky. So I made this little cylinder that fires at the same time, and it kind of pushes out, so they push together, and it's nice and smooth. Works much better, much more controlled. I've actually had a 10-pound weight on the end of this, and it goes in and out fairly good. I don't know how much my prop's going to weigh. I can't imagine it weighing more than 10 pounds. I also, on my brace, I made an adjustment, so I have it on a pivot so I can angle it, and then I have my adjustments here, so if I put it in the first hole, it shoots out nice and level, but this is probably where I'm going to go here or here, and then the more I angle it back, you know, the higher it'll go, but you know, the higher it'll go, the harder it is to push it. So, but I can take these sections out. I went with shoulder bolts and bushings. I thought that would be better, but as it turns out, if I drill a 1/2-inch hole and press the bushings in, they're a little loose. And if I use the bit right under it and I push the bushings in, then I can't put the shoulder bolts. So I don't know if I would do that again. I don't know how long it's going to last. I also have a lot of extra play here. Like this is, you know, the cylinder's not moving and I have that play. So I don't know if other people have that problem. It'd be interesting to hear what I did wrong for that. I mean, I built a jig, so all these holes are the same width apart. I mean, everything should be pretty dialed. This one of these, this one or this one's a little off, but all the other ones are, I would say, you know, 100%. I did put these little bumpers in here because when this came back, it would kind of clack. So at least here it's quiet. So I'll shoot it out. And you can see how smooth. If I have the weight on there, it tends to jerk a little bit, so that's why it's kind of slow right now during testing. I mean, maybe on Halloween I might speed it up, because then if I beat it up a little bit. This is a pretty stout rig. The only thing I think that's going to wear out is my scissor itself, which I could build another one. But it's got pretty good distance. I mean, I'm 8 feet. So anyway, that's my take on it. Just got into it this year, so been looking at a lot of videos, seeing a lot of way people do things. Everything's a little different. I'm hoping to have 5 or 6 props for next year. So this mech is done, and now I just got to start working on my I'm starting my box right there, and then I'm doing a hanging man and other things. So I don't know, looking forward to any comments, suggestions, or criticisms. I'm good either way. All right.